still now ticking in favor of Atlanta. There's a short contest chance, but it's still anyone's point.
And look, man, we already know how this game ends. It is P5 to P1. Atlanta Faze has struggled, but Cellium is on a 5. If you get a glide, it makes that rotation so much easier.
Here we go. 5. Thieves have got control. Cellium looking for the break. Red dots all over the minimap. Try to bait anything out. Try to get a kill. He's sending his teammates in down low as well. Here we go. Arsty's the first man through, and he's going to get dropped. Looking to get streaks for Cell. One more is all he needs. Oh my good God. Time still ticking, those Thieves with the lead.
He is playing so hard to get this streak. He's waiting for the bait to come through, but right now, you're just losing all of this hill time. At least he gets the glide, but look at that. 4 down for
man.
LA. They're just gonna win it here.
They're going to win it here, baby! It's a 6 for Envoy. Hold my beer, he says. And he's lined up. Here comes Faze. Here comes Faze. He catches 1. Next up's going to be Draza. Draza cuts 1. Over to the point we fly. Time ticking. Faze down. Faze down.
So as you guys just saw, this clip from map 4 of the COD Champs final. Faze versus Thieves. You see Cellium here. I just rolled the clip in full on a 5 spree. Coming into P5, Arcedes, he just lets him run out. In front of him, Abizi goes down. He's still playing for the streaks here. At this point, they are down by about 10 points. He still plays his life, has more people running in front of him, and as you guys saw in the clip, he goes down. It's a clean 4 dead, and in my opinion, he literally, by not pushing up there, he potentially just costed those guys at least a chance at getting enough time to bring it to a third set of rotations on P1. And it's kind of the story of Faze all year long. I mean, we can jump out here and kind of go over to some of their other matches during COD Champs. Obviously, Cellium's disgusting. I mean, he's an absolute freak of nature. His gun is unbelievable. He definitely knows how to play COD. I mean, we all know that. He got the MVP. He's literally one of the best players in the game. But just looking over some of the statistics here, I think just how it's set up for Faze this year, with Cellium playing like this, it came back to bite them in the end, because look at this. This is where they got 70 point clubbed in map 4 up against Thieves. Look at Cell on the top there, 24 and 16. Simp wins 6 and 22. Definitely the biggest stinker I think we've ever seen from Simp. Definitely at Champs. And you see Cell up there, positive 8. Now you can obviously say Cell, he's just playing Unreal. Simp, he has to get something going. Like what's Simp up to there? But honestly, I think it's just how the team is pushing. Normally, you see Simp is typically their main star player. And obviously, this year, Cellium was the player in that role. And going back to that clip we saw previously where he was playing for his streaks, I really just think that comes back to bite him so heavily with just their team composition and how it worked. I mean, look at the series here. Look at these stats. This is when they played Thieves the first time around, and that knocked them down to losers. Literally sell out of 1.63 plus 30. Everyone else 0.7 for Arcedes and Simp. Abizi almost dropped a 1, but this is just not right. It's like on a team when you see there's one player on the team getting 3 minutes in the hill and everyone else has, you know, whatever, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. It's just not a good team composition. There's something wrong with Faze here that we didn't see in other years, and I think that's a big reason why they didn't win a championship this year. And the big comparison against Thieves, it's an absolutely massive comparison. So, and you can see here in the final, again, I think it made Simp struggle a lot. He had a 0.8, and look at the side of Thieves. Almost everyone just sitting around a 1. Obviously, a couple of guys 1.04, but basically everyone's roaming around a 1, and that's a consistent theme. I have up here, shout out to Breaking Point. I'm sure you guys know these guys for the stats. Look at this. Cell overall KD at 1.24, Simp at a 1. You got Arcedes at a 0.96 and Abizi just at a 0.98. But then look at Thieves, right? Almost everyone's at a 1. Octane 1.01, Draz at 0.99, Kenny 0.99, Envoy 0.98. It's just their plays overall together. It's just, you can tell they're a much more cohesive unit. They're all similar KD, whereas you don't have that massive outlier like Cellium, because when you have a massive outlier like that and your team is set up like that, a guy who's playing so much, because there's no denying he plays for kills. Obviously, he's winning a lot of one-on-ones, winning his gunfights, but you can't have stats like that unless you play for kills. And playing for kills is you know, it's a viable option rather in Call of Duty. But honestly, I just think it came back to bite them in Champs at the end. I mean, and now I have their Cold War stats up here. You can see Simp, the main guy, 1.17. I think having your star player be a sub has suited this Faze team a lot more than it being Cellium. Obviously, he had a great year as well, but you can just see their overall KDs. You know, they're all just much more consistent across the board. You don't have Cellium as the massive outlier. I mean, leading everyone by 0.2 as we saw this year. So, in my opinion, Cellium, he definitely, I mean, as just the gameplay you guys saw earlier, 100% was a big reason for me why Faze struggled so much against Thieves in particular towards the later stretch of the game. And it's something they're going to have to figure out going into the next season because it doesn't work for their team composition. So yeah, that's my opinion. Maybe a hot take, but let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think about this opinion of mine, what you think of the of Cellium and the Faze roster. And yeah, if you're new, be sure to like the video and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.